Now, someone may ask that why is it that I show speed is an American, a fully American, but then he traces his ancestry from Ghana. Now, today I'm going to use two birds to kill one stone. So, wait, what? Let's start again. Yeah, back. I'm going to use one stone to kill two birds. Now, someone may ask, all right, maybe let me not even ask you a question. During Abraham's time, okay, during Abraham's time, Bible Abraham, slave trade was still occurring. Now, slave trade started around 2000 to 3000 BC. Okay, during that time. Now, a friend is saying it was the North Africans and then the Nile Valley slave trade that was going on. And because I want to say North African and Nile Valley, he for now more pretty kind of slave trade no, for the end so. Now there are two major slave trades that people know. That's the trans-Saharan slave trade and a transatlantic slave trade. Now trans-Saharan slave trade no expanding over 1,300 years, right? And then I mean that was somewhere around 70. Now this slave trade was it started when the Islamic religion started to emerge. So Arabs would come to Ghana, West African countries, Chad, Mali, I mean, current day Mali, near their day, and then they will come and pick slaves. All right. And then you see the trans-Saharan slave trade, no, it was tedious because people would work. All right. Slaves near farm one on a man and cry, but not man and cry, a man and dawson. Your farm one, you guys will be chained, you'll be walking through current present day Mali, Nigeria, and Chad, that kind of place. So it was so tedious. Look at the scorching sun now on that from Charlie was serious. So there are a whole lot of people that were dying because at times by the time we do colonial masters and colonial masters, by the time we do a friends and Krofona, Mobeji slaves no. Now a lot of people have died. About 30% of the people have died. It was very, very, very tedious. Now it was something that was, I mean, it kept going on and on and on and on. You understand? And this is something that was going on between Africans who, all right, Africans and then their friends in the North Africa. So they will come to the south, come and pick the slaves, and then they'll journey all the way through the Sahara Desert to their friends in North Africa. And then when some of them go there, most of the ladies become a friend is saying concubines to some of these Arabs, and then the gentlemen also or the men also will be working and the whole of things and so that was what brought about a lot of people converting into what Islam. Into no Arab one a very great because they were using these slaves to what to build their empire. Now let's come back to transatlantic slave trade. Transatlantic slave trade, no, it started somewhere around I think it was expand over 400 years ago. I mean 400 years. It's been 400 years now. Now when it started, it was when a friend saying these Europeans, right? The Portuguese, the Germans, the Netherlands, the Spanish people, but the Portuguese when they did come back first. When they came, I mean, they also wanted to build their empire. Until they also came on the ship, if for instance Atlantic Ocean as well, and then they came to West Africa, Senegal, these kind of I mean African countries, and then they came to trade. Until yeah, hemfu yeah, and